Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into it. Here are my favorite travel apps. First travel app on this list is going to be Skyscanner. Honestly, Skyscanner is my absolute favorite and I always use it when I am booking flights. One of the hidden gems about Skyscanner is that you can literally select your home airport and then in the to box, you can select everywhere. I think this is a little hack that a lot of people don't know about, and it will show you a list of all the different places that you can go to and the cost associated with it. For me, Skyscanner is hands down the best. You can filter it so many different ways by cheaper months, cheaper times of the year. It is honestly the best and you should absolutely try it out. All right, so the next one on this list is going to be Airbnb. It's nothing spectacular. Everyone knows what Airbnb is at this point, but I think Airbnb is great if you are traveling with friends. So a lot of the times, if you're traveling by yourself, Airbnb might be a little bit more expensive than just booking hostels. But if you are with friends, girl, you can freaking stay in some cool places and be able to split it to where it becomes more affordable for you and your group. All right, so another one is going to be Hostelworld. Yes, it's in the same vein as Airbnbs. This is nothing new, but honestly, I use Hostelworld almost every single time that I travel because it's quick, it's easy, and honestly, it's affordable. It's cheap, and your girl is cheap. So, with hostels, there are a lot of perks. If you look at the reviews, you can filter it down. You can find some really cool hostels to stay in, and it is affordable. You can have hostels that have different tours that come with them. You can have breakfast included. I mean, honestly, it's so great to be able to stay at a hostel that has a community of other travelers that you can meet and connect with. So honestly, give Hostelworld a try. All right, the next one is going to be couch surfing. Yeah, couch surfing. I think that a lot of people are apprehensive about couch surfing. Honestly, I was too. I've only couch surfed a couple of times, but honestly, I was really freaked out by it. I thought this seems very unnatural. I'm very uncomfortable with this, but both times I was absolutely blown back by the hospitality of the people that I stayed with. So a lot of the times with couch surfing, you will meet people who are so genuine and open. They want to spend time with you. They want to cook you a meal. They want to take you to a nice breakfast in the morning. Honestly, you will be really surprised by the people who you meet on couch surfing. And I know it can be a little bit spooky, okay? A little bit spooky thinking about staying in someone's house. But on the app, you can filter it down to where you can actually have a room with a lock, or if you want to rough it a little bit more, you can stay on someone's couch. So it's all about your comfort level. So make sure that when you're on couch surfing to check the reviews, check the options, check what it looks like, and go from there. Another one on this list is going to be TripIt. So I think this is one that not a lot of people know about, but for me, it's imperative that I use this for every trip that I take because TripIt syncs with your email inbox. And so anytime you get flight confirmations, accommodation confirmations, tours, anything like that, it imports into TripIt. And so when I'm traveling, I can literally just open the app and it has all of my information there. So I can find my flight. I can check in for my flight on the app. I can see where my accommodation is and what time I need to be there. It is honestly perfection. As someone who is absolutely obsessed with having everything organized, this has made everything so much easier. So definitely highly recommend TripIt. All right, so the next one is going to be Google Maps. So for me, Google Maps is best because honestly, when you're traveling, if you don't have an international phone plan or you haven't been able to get to a phone store to get a different SIM card, honestly, Google Maps is the best because you can pre-download the map to your location. So on your phone, even if you have no service, you can see the map and be able to get yourself where you need to be. This is perfection because for me, Honestly, I had an international phone plan when I was traveling in Morocco, and I thought, oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine because I've paid all this money for this international plan. I'll be able to get anywhere. No, honey, that wasn't the case whatsoever. And so I had to rely on Google Maps and pre-downloading the map before I left my hotel. So even if you think that your phone plan and your international plan might be able to cover you, you might be able to have service, just in case, pre-download the map of your location before you go. So another one is Google Translate. Yes, I know not everyone loves this app and everyone thinks that there's issues, but honestly, it has become way more advanced and way better at translating the languages in real time. So for me, I used Google Translate a lot when I was in China because I did not speak Mandarin, obviously. And so for me, it was perfection to be able to just click the microphone, speak into the phone, and hand it to the person that I'm communicating with. What did surprise me was that a lot of the people that I did that with, they had seen the app, and so they were able to literally just push it, speak into it, and hand it back to me. This honestly worked quite well. Yes, not every translation is exact, but you can honestly put it together. You can understand the message that they're trying to relay to you. So honestly, if you're in a pinch, Google Translate is just a great one to have on your phone if you are in that situation. And I think you should give it another try because quite frankly, they have been updating it constantly. So the technology is getting better and becoming more useful to you. The last one on this list is Splitwise, and this is easily another one of my top favorite apps, especially if I'm traveling with friends. Specifically because Splitwise, their entire platform is to ensure that it splits all of the expenses equally over everyone who is in your group. So for example, if you buy the flight, right? You buy the flight for yourself and maybe your two friends. You can input that information into Splitwise and it will divvy it up to say who owes what and who is still owed. So a lot of the times when you're traveling, one friend gets the drinks at the bar, another person buys dinner, another person buys the entrance tickets to maybe a tour or a site. All of those things can be put into the app and it will split them the way that you want it to. And that way everyone knows where they stand and they know how much they owe or if someone owes them. So it is absolute perfection because it will become very convoluted very quickly when you're traveling with a group of people and you have no way to keep track of all of these things. So definitely if you're with your friends, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, whatever, get Splitwise. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, feel free to check out this video up here where I talk about all of the ways that I am able to save for travel when I am broke. But until next time, bye guys. Last one on this list, and honestly, this was, I keep saying honestly.